we talked about companies in Argentina. So how about companies outside of Argentina wanting to do business in Argentina? What advice would you give them, the multinational companies, for example, headquartered outside of Argentina, that either have operation in Argentina or are thinking about expanding into Argentina? What would you tell them regarding how to best navigate compliance risks?
I think that companies that have in place good and robust compliance policies and programs need not fear the Argentinian environment. I think that they should avoid the mentality that Latin America is a whole reality that works the same way in Mexico, in Argentina, and so on. One size fits all mentality does not work. You need to tweak and refine your program in relation to the challenges that every jurisdiction has, its own risks and its own, I would say, regulatory challenges. And in Argentina, there are three areas that should be addressed. For a compliance officer and a compliance program that is focused on obtaining results and conducting, for example, internal investigations. One would be data privacy. Argentine laws are very different to some other countries on retrieval, storage, processing, and exporting data, either electronic data or hard copy data. I would say that another area to be mindful of is labor laws. Labor laws could be a huge issue when conducting an internal investigation. You need to address those concerns in order to hinder your investigation, not to hinder your investigation by doing things that are not appropriate or even botch your investigation. That could happen in Argentina due to labor concerns. And one third area that I should like to point out is the processing of information out of an investigation and privilege in Argentina. Privilege is dealt very differently in Argentina's law and in US law. And if you have an Argentine lawyer working with a US firm, for example, you need to be very sure that the Argentine lawyer understands your needs and requirements on this area, and at the same time that you understand which are the possible difficult spots in Argentine law for this matter. For example, governmental officers have some sweeping powers in order to obtain documents and so on that may be different to the ones you are accustomed to deal with in other jurisdictions.